What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Dan Whitmer of the Jump Rope Dudes, and today we're going to be talking about how to stop whipping yourself with the jump rope. First, before we dive into this, guys, the footage that you'll see here, we're using the cross rope. It's our favorite rope, and in our opinion, the best rope that's out there on the market currently. For 10% off of our favorite jump rope, that is linked below. How you can prevent whipping yourself, first and foremost, your form. What type of jump rope form do you have? If you don't have good form, then you need to make it good form so that you don't keep whipping yourself. How do you get good form? One way you can do that is by clicking here. You can check out some of the beginner tutorials that we have on this playlist. It'll get you acclimated with jumping rope and get you used to the type of form that you'll need to successfully jump and do lots of tricks, go very fast, and ultimately burn a lot of calories. So first and foremost, form is the most important thing. As you see here from the B-roll, Brandon's got his form down, and I'll stress, even if you watch those, I'd still encourage you to go watch those beginner tutorials, but real quick, what you want to notice here is his hands are jutting out from the sides of his hips, he's up on his toes, his knees are slightly bent, and his wrists and forearms are controlling everything. He doesn't have a whole lot of shoulder movement. Step number 2 for stopping whipping yourself is progress on tricks wisely. If you are just starting out jumping rope or you're trying to do a bunch of crisscrosses, you're gonna smack yourself and it's gonna hurt. So no worries, but just understand that if you're a beginner, you shouldn't be trying a double under right away or a crisscross right away. Move up in your skill level by doing things like fast skip or boxer skip. So starting out with jump rope regular bounce, then moving up to fast skip, boxer skip, running in place, etc. Now, I want to make it clear, I'm not telling you not to challenge yourself. I'm just saying if you're an absolute beginner, get proficient in some of the easier jump rope moves before you try the harder ones, because it will be less frustrating and it'll be easier to stay focused on the task at hand instead of quitting. Foot rhythm. The biggest reason that people mess up with the jump rope usually is because the rope is either moving faster or slower than their feet are hitting the ground. That's totally fine, but to get your foot rhythm down, one thing I recommend is using music. One thing that Brandon and I like to do a lot is just put our headphones in. We linked up actually our Spotify playlist that we jump rope to down in the description, and that's an easy way to make sure that your feet are in tune with the jump rope so that you're not messing up and therefore not whipping yourself as much. Step number 4, slow down. If you are someone, again, who's a very beginner and you're having a tough time with the rope, then going at your all-out intensity is gonna mean that you're probably gonna mess up a lot. And while we always preach being as intense as you possibly can, if you are an absolute beginner, we want you to get the form down and, like I said, some of the basic moves down first before increasing your speed. So one thing that you can do to make sure that you're gradually increasing your speed is timing yourself. See how many skips you can get in 1 minute and slowly degress and see if you can get that amount of skips in less time, thus increasing your speed as you go. But don't do all-out craziness with the jump rope right away if you're just a beginner. Start slow and move forward from there. And lastly, and most importantly, if you listen to one thing on this entire video, guys, fight through the pain. Yes, this is me telling you, stop being a wuss. Sometimes you're gonna whip yourself. Brandon and I still whip ourselves with the jump rope on an almost, daily basis. I whip myself every single day that I jump rope because I'm spinning it very fast, because I'm challenging myself. So understand that if you wanna get lean and fit with the jump rope, whipping yourself is sometimes just part of the game, and that is okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not like the end of the world. It's not like you fell off a cliff like on your bike and now you're like, you have to climb back up the hill with one arm. You just whipped yourself. Start jumping again, enjoy the process. Comment below and let us know if you have any questions. Be sure to check out some of the other videos that we linked up here. Hopefully those are helpful. If this was helpful, please give us a like, followed by a subscribe. Ladies and gentlemen, Dan Whitmer, thank you for joining us on another Jump Rope Dudes tutorial. Do the thing.